Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of today, a Wednesday afternoon. Had to think about that. I have no sense of time and space anymore. Yes, it's the day that Catherine has been named as the second royal racist in that Dutch version of the book that mysteriously was mistranslated, cough, cough, and has now been withdrawn, and now it's all over the world. I've looked at Catherine and her feelings. She's very upset. Justifiably upset, hurt, hoping that the king will do something about it, according to the reading that I have just done. Maybe a faint hope. Let's have a look now at Prince William. I have the Guardian of the Night Tarot on the tarot table for Prince William. His feelings right now. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, have a look at him, what's going on with him, how he's feeling, what he would like to do, what he's going to do, how constrained he is in the near future by Charles being around, and Charles seemingly creeping around the Parkles, not being particularly decisive, as things have now got seriously out of hand. That is my opinion. Let's remind you, this is all my opinion. It's just tarot for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion, it's all speculation. We read energy here, archetypal energy. We're dealing with the archetypal family, the royal family. That's why we're also invested in this story. We learn lessons from archetypes. And disclaimer, of course, in the box below. Let's have a look at William, Celtic cross, see what he's going to do in the near future and what he will do ultimately. Eight of Cups, same card that what expressed Catherine's energy in the previous reading. Interesting, it's showing itself to us here. We're going to shuffle these cards in and then do the Celtic cross. And one more. Just get them back in and see what is going to happen. What William, how he's feeling, and what he's going to do. Oh, bit of an ominous sort of rumble on the tarot table. I don't normally get that. So let's see. This is a very ugly story. I think most people are seeing exactly how ugly it is, and exactly how Catherine is the one who's really been targeted in this book by Omid Scobie, acting on marching orders, we suspect, from Montecito. He hasn't really denied that. Five of Pentacles in reverse as the underlying energy. That's illness, separation, exile, poverty, ruin card, the Five of Pentacles. For some reason, the illness aspect of it is really striking me. It doesn't normally when I look at the Five of Pentacles, particularly not in these royal readings. The card is in reverse. I'm taking that to mean extra energy in this particular reading. Extra exile, extra banishment, extra illness, extra desire to separate and keep away, far away. So that's the underlying energy as far as my intuition is telling me. Energy reading. The situation for William right now, present situation, what's going on, Knight of Swords. A very strategic card, a very fast acting card. He needs to do something, and he needs to do something quickly. That's where he's sitting. Whether he's able to or not, we'll ask over here. But he does want to do something. He does want to respond very quickly and very decisively to these accusations in this dreadful book by this poisonous little person and his poison pen and his poison pen pals in Montecito. He does want to respond. He wants to defend Catherine. The Knight of Swords, when he's in his very powerful and positive aspect, is very intelligent, very fast acting. He's the person you call on when you're in trouble to rescue the damsel in distress. And there is kind of a damsel in distress right now that diminishes and infantilizes Catherine, just as Omid Scobie was saying. She is diminished by the royal family. That's his view, not mine. But yeah, it's a desire of somebody to actually charge in and sort the situation out in a very aggressive way, not in a dog bowl, kick into the dog bowl way or push into the dog bowl way, but he really wants to do something. Understandable. A healthy response, I would say, right now. It's upright, it's not too angry, it's not reckless, it's a healthy response to immense provocation. What is the problem? Queen of Cups in reverse. He's dealing with a very upset wife. Pretty simple. Queen of Cups in reverse. A very, very upset wife. Very hurt feelings, probably tears. Probably, I don't want to be here anymore and do this anymore, and please can we go and live in the Caribbean and just give this whole mess up. Not that I think she's a quitter at this point. I think she's stuck around long enough. But it is that feeling of he's got someone who he needs to defend and protect and help. What is the root of this drama? What does he think the root of this drama is? The Magician. Trickery, PR, storytelling, using resources to manipulate and control and create a narrative that isn't necessarily true. The Magician, if you've ever been to a magic show, you know that what you see is not reality, is not the truth, and that's what the Magician does. And he knows that this is not true. He knows it's all being conjured up to sustain a certain person's narrative, a certain person's sense of grievance, a certain person's desire to rewrite a story, to paint themselves in a certain light and everyone else in a very toxic light. That is what the Magician is doing there. It's a card that I'm always very suspicious of, just because I work very directly with archetypes. And when I say I read archetypal energy, I do literally read archetypal energy, and this archetype of all the archetypes is the one that I find most problematic. I have to say that in this reading, and it covers all my readings, and the truth about the reading archetypes covers all my readings. What's his focus? What's his goal? What's his mind on right now? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. How much longer is this going to go on, these blows that are coming? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse always has a Tower energy. For me as a reader, it's how much more of this must they endure? These attacks that come out of the blue, that derail them, that knock them sideways just when they're going along nicely. Along comes another of these unprovoked attacks that just switches everything, knocks them down, and they have to work extra hard to pick themselves up. It's whose idea was this? I think he's looking up at the heavens and saying, really? This needs to happen? Why are you doing this to us? We're doing our best to behave well and to serve and to look after each other and raise our family in the right way and do all the right things, and then this happens out of the blue. What is going on? I think really it's a loss of faith moment here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't like to see that card. I don't like to feel that energy. Past energy, recent past expectations. He's obviously been waiting for this moment. What's been going on in the past? We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, he has been waiting for this moment. He has been expecting it. The Knight of Wands, I think, is a Harry energy. For me, it's an erratic energy, especially when it's in reverse. It's somebody, you never know what's going on with them. They blow hot and cold. They're in 1 minute, then they're off. They're destructive just because they're out of control. They can't really control their moods, their responses. They're all about the drama, all about the chaos. All about the attention, and then off they go. So he's been expecting it, and it's been a build up. We've had the slow drip of drama. We've had Spare and the documentary and various interviews and all kinds of things going on. It hasn't stopped this nasty behavior, this quite poisonous behavior by this Knight of Wands. So I think that he's really he's been expecting it to come from his brother. I would say with that Knight of Wands, his brother is displaying a side of himself that William maybe had a vague idea was there but didn't really see until quite recently. And sometimes life does that. You go along with someone and you make excuses for them and you think, oh well, they've got problems and they've got issues, but they're going to learn and they're going to grow up and they're going to wake up. And then you sometimes unfortunately come to the realization that they're not. They're actually worse than you thought they were, and you've been making excuses for them all this time. And I think that's what William is feeling with this Knight of Wands in reverse. That Harry is a whole lot more damaged and capable of doing a whole lot more damage than William believed for a very long time. Again, my opinion. What is William going to do about this right now? His immediate response, bearing in mind that it's not really up to him, even though it's his wife who is the Queen of Cups in reverse right now. There is a king who of course leads the family and will be the one who really decides what's going to happen. So immediate future, what is William going to do? The Tower. He's dealing with a big fallout. He's going to be dealing with big fallout, and he doesn't really have the resources in the near future to deal with it the way he might want to as Knight of Swords deal with it. This is going to cause big trouble in his life. And this is the energy that I've been feeling in the readings that I've been doing on this nasty, poisonous little book. That there is something hidden, there is a worm in the heart of it. And this is the worm in the heart of it, and it's now been exposed, and it's going to do damage to the Tower. It's going to bring some things crashing down. I don't know what with the Tower. I don't know if it's his relationship with Harry. I don't know if it's a relationship with Catherine. I don't know if it's his relationship with the royal family. I don't know if it's the royal family itself. We'll have to clarify that card, but something is going to come crashing down in the near future. The Tower also can just be anger. He might really lose it for a while. He might express that level of anger publicly. We might actually see it when he's out and about. He might not be able to hide it. He apparently has the famous Windsor temper, and we might actually see it, or we might hear about it. His view of Omid and Meghan and Harry right now. Ace of Wands in reverse. Troublemakers, anything for attention. Ace of Wands is really creative and dynamic energy when it's upright. Charismatic energy. It's follow us. We have a brilliant new idea and we can inspire and excite people. But in reverse, it's just burn the place down for the hell of it. He sees them as being incredibly destructive. I don't think I need to labour the point. What pressure is William under right now? Ten of Swords. It is ruin for him at some level. For him personally, this book is full of personal attacks. For his wife personally, full of devastating attacks and accusations. For his relationship with Harry, it's the end. Ten of Swords. Possibly for his feelings about the royal family, it could also be. It's the same as the Tower. This is very serious. I know we all look at it and think, ooh, drama, but it's very serious for the people who are the victims of these accusations and of this poisonous drivel in this book. This is very serious. Tower and Ten of Swords. The consequences are going to be very, very serious. His hopes and fears, and we're going to hopefully clarify, his hopes and fears, I've got King of Pentacles in reverse. This is Harry energy, but Harry is down. King of Pentacles. I think he fears Harry. He fears how vicious and destructive Harry has become, because Harry's fingerprints are on this book, not just Meghan's. There was a story going around in Touch magazine, I think, where Harry is claimed very directly involved in the writing of Endgame. Maybe a Meghan story, a Meghan plant to blame Harry for this. But I see this as this Knight of Wands in reverse has now become King of Pentacles in reverse. That William really feels that his brother is his mortal enemy right now. And he fears that. He worries about it. He worries about where is this going to go, because this is escalating. As I said in the previous reading, when I was looking at Catherine, I said this is escalating and it's heading into very dangerous territory now, where it's really out of control and someone needs to do something about it. Someone can't do something about it. If you're Prince William and you're in Knight of Swords energy in the immediate future, all he can do is watch this whole thing blow up, basically. And he himself might blow up with that energy. Wouldn't blame him. Ultimately, what's he going to do when he can do what he wants to do? That's the end of Harry. Six of Cups in reverse. Harry is done. It's not a massive card because the massive response is right here. He might actually go a bit crazy here. But the Six of Cups in reverse is you're done, you're finished, you are not my brother. I will never have anything to do with you again. I disown you. That's the end of the past. Finished with the past, done with it. Don't want to ever hear your name. Don't want to ever see you. You are so out, you are so gone, you are so finished. That is that. And it's painful. It's painful because it's cups. It's having to cut off a part of himself to save himself. And sometimes you have to do that in relationships that get this toxic, and you have to actually cut off body parts. You might have to saw out your heart even in order to survive a situation and free yourself from a situation. So that is what's going on in the future, Six of Cups. But this is interesting. Let's take a quick card for the Tower, immediate future for Prince William. What does that Tower mean? Who, what, just anything else universe wants to share with us. It's given us a lot in this reading and we're grateful for that. We're always grateful for whatever we get. What does this Tower mean for Prince William? Who is the Tower? What is the Tower? What's going on? Shuffle a bit more. Maybe it doesn't want to tell us. Maybe it is just a huge big temper tantrum. Let's see. Something's come flying out. It's the Six of Swords, and it's the Six of Swords in reverse. Overseas is the Six of Swords. It ties to this Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. It's Five of Pentacles in reverse and Six of Swords in reverse. This is, they must never darken my door again. And I think that that message will be going out loud and clear. You've done it. You've Ten of Swords it. You've done it. I don't ever want to see you again. Stay away. And it might be quite pointed, this Six of Swords message that ties in with this Five of Pentacles, the extra exiling that's going on here. Money cut off, no access to royal resources ever again. And Six of Swords is overseas energy, moving away from trouble. I will not forgive you. I will not forget this. Six of Swords in reverse. This stays in my mind, swords, my thoughts, and you are banished, and might it might be conveyed to the two in Montecito that they should stay very far away forever with that Six of Cups in reverse. We've got the sixes are about harmony, personal relationships that are more than romantic or partnerships. They're about harmony after trouble, and there is no harmony in this situation, and there will not be harmony in this situation again, not where William is concerned. Absolutely not. Sure. So there you are. That's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.